me, brother. Harp me.
Get up all up in my business.
This could be really cool.
Hang on. Hello? This girl. Is my knee too tall?
He's like too tall.
Oh, we have a little.
What do we have? This. We have a little.
What's up our sleeve?
A surprise?
Is that what goes up your sleeve?
Idea of our sleeve.
What goes up your what?
Have you not heard that?
No, I know. What's the saying?
Something up my sleeve, I feel like is the.
Yeah, but it's just something.
I feel like it is. I don't know.
Oh my god. All right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liv if you're new here, and today I have a special co-host on my channel. This is Ashley Taylor.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley. I've known Liv for about 3 years.
When we met, we were forbidden to be friends. We were both dating two guys that are now exes, and they both told us we weren't allowed to be friends. So
for whatever reason.
We literally don't know why.
Here we are.
And here they aren't. Anyway, so she's actually in my wedding now, but a little bit of history is that, well, I don't know when you got into fitness, but we both went to universities in different states, ended up back in Dallas, and I've just been super into weightlifting, self-improvement, just overall like feeling our best selves. We love journaling, we love planning trackers,
absolutely,
learning about any possible thing we can.
One of the things that Liv and I connected so well on is that we're both very goal-oriented, we're very self-motivated, we're both always in the gym. That's our favorite part of the day. We're both very on top of keeping track of, you know, our food intake and making sure we're taking care of our mental as well, you know, journaling and just pouring into ourselves, pouring into each other, and just, you know, keeping each other accountable. So we've really connected with several different things.
And something that really drew me to Ashley was the way she cares about other people. There's so many friends and like not really in our circle, but you hear about so many girlfriends that are like kind of catty with each other, don't truly want the best for you. And I could tell immediately when I met Ashley that she truly wants the best for you.
You are my designated hype girl.
We're basically the same person.
But in different fonts.
Yeah.
Clearly.
We bring that golden retriever Doberman energy.
I was gonna say black cat, but we'll go with Doberman. Those ones are scary. Am I scary?
Yes. But anyway, fast forward, here we are 3 years later, and we just still get together and talk about literally everything self-improvement. And we're starting something new, which I'm really excited about on this channel. It's gonna be the ATLIV Series, so Ashley, Taylor, and Liv. And on this, we're gonna have like different episodes. We might kind of turn it into a little bit of a podcast type, sit down, talk about life thing. To kick everything off, we wanna start February 1st. Through February 14th, and we want to have like a little Galentine's self-love challenge.
One main focus being, would you date you?
Would you date you?
Would you? Whether you're putting yourself out into the dating space or you're currently, you know, in the process of, for lack of a better term, courting somebody already, you're engaged, you're married, you have kids, whatever that may look like for you, if you're pursuing another person or you're looking to pursue another person, you want to be the best version of yourself to attract the best version of the person you're interested in.
Yeah, and even if you're not interested in dating or anything like that, you need to make sure that you are the best version of you so that you can attract healthy relationships and friendships, or just your circle, like the people that you attract or the company that you keep. So if there's, you know, one guy and he swears he's good, but all of his friends are like trash, crazy, you know, that says a lot about your character. So like the very least you can do is look inward, self-reflect, and become the best version of yourself. And we thought, with Valentine's Day being right around the corner, we're filming this right before February 1st, we're using this little kind of like lovey vibes in the air thing going on to look inward and see if you date you.
We chose the 14-day challenge so that it's not so overwhelming, especially if you're starting to step back into a more healthier routine. It can be very daunting, especially at the beginning of the year, to look at the entire year and say, oh my gosh, I have all these resolutions I'm trying to keep. It's almost not feasible to try to do that. Break it down day by day, which is what we've learned is the best approach. It sets you up for success because the little snowballs will eventually roll into these giant ones, and it's easier to jump these hurdles.
Yeah, so this is very beginner friendly, very quick, easy, just 2-week challenge. If it goes well, we'll add some more later on, okay? Let's get into the fun stuff because there are prizes.
So at the end of this challenge, there's going to be a prize for one randomized winner. We have a few things that we're giving away. So we'll be giving away a $100 Lululemon gift card. We also will be giving away a Stanley cup because we all love Stanley. We all need to drink our water, so there you go. And also a cute little notebook because we are big on journaling, but we're also big on keeping track of everything.
Yeah. In my most recent, well not most recent, like 2 videos ago, I was explaining how writing down the night before what you're gonna get done the next day helps you just become so much more productive. So we're gonna add a cute little notebook so you can journal, track, plan. The water, like she said, keep you hydrated. That's of course gonna be in the challenge. And then Lululemon's just gonna kick off your little wardrobe so you can start the month feeling cute.
Because I know I personally always have a better workout when I'm dressed up cute.
Yes, amen, sister.
So besides the fact that we all love a good notebook, you're actually 42% more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down.
I believe it.
So whether it be for work, whether it be for your food intake, whether it be for your water or your actual fitness goals, if you take the time each morning or each evening to write down what you're expecting to do the next day, you're much more likely to achieve them because they're little boxes to check off. And honestly, I love checking off boxes. It's my favorite.
Speaking of checking off boxes, we made a little visual for you guys. So once we're gonna explain the requirements to join the challenge, and then some of the visual, I guess, graphics that we made to go with the challenge that you can post to your story every day to keep each other accountable. So a lot of this, I think, is just about like accountability, right? Like, I think accountability to yourself, to your friends. We're all just trying to be the best version of ourselves. So yeah, checking off boxes. We made graphics for you guys. I'll put up on the screen right here. Okay, so you can post those daily if you would like, but we'll kind of go into all the details of that. So I think, why don't we get into the requirements to join the challenge? Okay.
So the first requirement in order to win the giveaway is to follow us both on Instagram. I personally am more of a short form kind of content girl, so I love posting stories and just interacting with people that way.
Like polls and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fun.
And then Liv is more of the YouTube side, so longer form content. She is so comfortable in front of the camera and she posts all of her cheat sheets and tips and everything.
I go like deep dive, so that is definitely number 2. So it's gonna be follow on the Instagram and then also subscribe on YouTube. That's a big one. So I'm trying to grow a huge community on YouTube right now that's just solely focused on like all things girly, beauty, fitness, self-love, all of that kind of stuff. And then Ashley's really good at keeping up on the stories, all the short form content, lots of workout inspo, stuff like that. So that's requirement 1 and 2.
So whether you're in the beginning of your fitness journey or you're right there in the middle and you're kind of in a plateau, or maybe you're just looking for something new, Liv has so many great ideas on her channel.
Thanks.
And if you haven't taken the time to go listen to her, you're missing out.
That was sweet.
You're welcome.
Wow.
The third and final requirement.
Only 3 things, but it's not that hard. We just talk a lot.
We do.
This could have been a 5-second explanation.
Tag a friend.
Tag your friend.
Tag as many friends as you want. Okay, the best part, and the part that you've all been waiting for.
The part that we took way too long to get to. The challenge. Self-love challenge. Okay, so in this challenge, like we kind of referenced earlier, we're gonna have a little graphic for you. If you don't want to do the challenge, it's okay. You can still follow us and tag the friends to be entered for the giveaway, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Additionally, if you want to join the challenge with us, here's what it entails. So this is going to be more than just a fitness challenge. So you guys know there's all these challenges out there that are just to like hit fitness goals, but we really want to do something more than that, so that it's truly a self-love challenge, something that is really faced more inward.
Not just the fitness, but more of an overall health and wellness for yourself. So there's 5 parts. It's going to be your water tracking, so 3 bottles of water a day.
If you win the Stanley, you're gonna be well on your way.
The second thing, 45 minutes of workouts or just body movement, whether you're somebody that prefers the gym, you prefer to go on a run, or even Pilates.
Yeah, you can do home Pilates, you can go on a hot girl walk, any sort of movement. I mean, even if you're just at the dog park playing with your dog, like something where you are either out in the sun or moving your body, getting a little sweat in, something that's, I guess that's the fitness portion of this, is that we do want you to be active, because just sitting in a room all day, not getting out, or sitting at a desk at work is just not going to be enough if you're trying to fill your cup. So
So the third thing is read or journal for 10 minutes. I am somebody that loves to write, so I just spend, I'll set a timer and I'll just write down all the thoughts from my head. It's a really good way to clear your mind, get your goals back in order. And reading, I am a huge book girly, so anytime I can find time to read is the best, and 10 minutes a day will add up to way more books a year than it would just random.
Math? Because we ain't
do
doing
it.
Also, did you guys know that your phone automatically downloaded a journal app?
I did not.
Yeah, I woke up one day and saw these TikToks, but basically there's a new journal app on your phone, and if you allow notifications, it'll prompt you. Like, I got my hair done the other day, and it was like, do you want to write about your hair? Like, your experience? So cool. Or like, we went to a wine bar with our friends Tuesday night last week, and they were like, Wine Bar Tuesday, do you want to write about your, like, it prompts you to write about things that you did, and it's actually really cool. So yeah, 10 minutes of journaling, whether it's digital, whether it's on a notebook. This is my little notebook that I use. I've showed it in other videos. 10 minutes of that, or reading. She loves reading her Dragon Girl.
Smut books.
Her Dragon Girl books about love.
But number 4, let's jump back into it. Nightly self-care. So whether you're somebody that loves to just do a huge skincare routine, or you want to, do your nails, or whatever that may look like. For me personally, I am a huge advocate for magnesium oil. So every night, putting magnesium oil on my feet, putting my socks on, I put my red light therapy on my face, do my skincare routine, and I feel like a brand new person.
I feel like we do similar, but also different things. Like, she texted me that she started using magnesium oil, and I had just bought magnesium oil and was like rubbing it on my knee that was hurting from Pilates, and she's like putting it on her feet. And there's we went into that for a minute. You do red light. I love my gua sha. Like, I love my gua sha. I think it's gotten rid of like smile lines and stuff. It's like snatched my face. Like, I tell all my patients about this. My dental hygiene, I'm a dental hygienist, if you don't know, but my like hour with like my girly patients has just been like, girl, gua sha. Like, that's all we talk about for like the hour. And I'm pretty simple when it comes to products. I don't know about you.
I have, I started using tryptophan, and I love it, hate it, because right now I'm still kind of going through the purge period, but Aquaphor has been my best friend, so.
Yeah. I'll link what I use below too, just for kicks, because I have a pretty simple, like, I use CeraVe and then Gold Bond lotion on my face, and it's like,
your skin looks great.
It's been amazing. So does yours.
Thanks. But just self-care, just in general, whatever that looks like, even if you're not somebody that's into all the girly stuff, and you're somebody that wants to, or just like taking time to decompress. Like, self-care could look different for everybody.
Self-care could just be like reminding yourself to turn your phone off before you go to sleep and have like a moment with yourself, like or meditation or stretching. Like, yeah, it could be literally anything. And then the last thing,
10-minute house tidy. I know I hate going to sleep. I can't be productive if my space isn't clean. And if you take the time to just do a little bit of a house tidy, put your dishes up, do your laundry, fold a couple of things. Reagan
and I pretty much do like our big cleans at the end of the week, but we started implementing this like, okay, 10-minute tidy thing, and it's actually crazy. Like, if you just do 10 minutes every day, A, you feel like you're in this routine, and B, you wake up, like when I wake up and go to the gym and like the whole counter's clean, and I can just put my pre out there, and it's just like a whole different feeling in the morning. Sounds like a simple, silly thing, but it makes a huge difference. That wraps up our 5 things in the challenge. On our little graphic we also just put a little smiley in the corner so you can track your mood. If you've noticed that you have like 10 sad faces in a row, maybe you can find out like what was happening in this day. Were you talking to Loser McGee, or were you
talking to somebody you weren't supposed to?
You might start seeing some correlations with who you're hanging out with when your sad faces are all in a row. So,
or maybe even you need to make changes to your routine with nightly skincare or just self-care in general. Maybe you're not somebody that's into that. Maybe you should start adopting little things here and there and just see if there's something that might kind of boost your mood, because you'd be surprised at how much just those little bitty changes will completely change your outlook on yourself, but just of the day.
I think another note to add with this is to give yourself grace, because I know for me, if I can't check off a box because I missed it, I get kind of discouraged. And I think something that's cooler than seeing a whole month of checks, honestly, is going back and seeing like a realistic month. Like, you went through the whole thing and you checked off the days that you can, and just like still show up the next day even if you've missed some. So give yourself grace. It's a challenge for a reason, because it's freaking hard to do all of these things every single day. And if you're hitting at least most of them or even half of them, you know what to work on the next month.
And
So
2 weeks is a good time period to start
Do anything.
implementing new habits
Yeah.
too. That's usually whenever you'll start seeing stuff becoming more consistent for yourself without having to think about it. I think it's more important to look back on the month like you were saying, and if you have boxes that you didn't check off, you still showed up the next day to do it. And I think that's even more of an achievement than just saying, I did every single box, I checked off every single one, because
Yeah.
then you're just bullying yourself into doing it.
Yeah.
That's not what
It's
the
not
point is.
realistic. This is a self-love challenge, not a self-hate challenge,
Yeah.
people. The last thing is we put a little photo box if you do want to crop a little photo of yourself at the gym, or like just something that made you happy that day. Maybe it was just like getting your favorite Starbucks, put it in the little, well, there's two, right? There's a progress photo and there's something that made me happy today. Whatever it is. Yeah. Just a little self-reflection to look back and see that you made an effort that day.
I'm a huge story girly, so I personally, when I started my fitness journey, I think it was really important for me to be showing up and like showing people that I was showing up. That's how I held myself accountable. One thing that I would encourage you guys to do is to find a friend that's interested in doing this with you, or just somebody that is in the middle of trying to, ramp up their own fitness journey, and jump on your story. Like, I'll take a picture of myself at the gym and I can tag Olivia and say, Olivia, where are you at? And then it challenges her in a friendly, like a fun way to come back at me, post her own and say, I'm right here. I was in here today too.
But also we're gonna have more details on that post, because if you guys are posting those progress photos, tag us too, and if you're tagging your friends, tag us too, so we can build this huge community of everyone that's keeping everyone accountable. I feel like if you have a whole group of people that are really excited about achieving the same goals, then you're way more likely to hit them.
Put yourself out there,
Yeah.
like we are.
Yeah, if you're trying to win the prizes, like all these shares are also additional entries, but even regardless of all of that, like regardless of the challenge, regardless of all this, community is like just the most important thing. This is going to go for any religion, any group. I mean, telling you to show up to the community events is like, there's a reason for that. It's because it's successful, it works, it gets people to come together for similar goals. All the details on our Instagram page. So again, we'll link all that right here one last time, so you can go head over there for some details.
If you guys have any questions, both of our DMs are open.
Yeah, you can comment them right on this video. And with that, I think it kind of wraps everything up. Thank you guys so much for joining in our very first ATLIV episode. The series is kicking off with a good self-love challenge. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and we will see you guys very soon. Bye.